Hello everybody and welcome back. It's obvious Chief Damon Jant has fixed this whole thing. I'm calling it right now. Might take a while, but it's him.
Right?
Yeah, sorry. Alright. Maybe we should have a look at the Chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. Yeah, he's obviously gonna kick our ass. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere.
Things seem kind of quiet around here today.
You're right. The Chief of Detectives seems the same, though.
Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to?
Right. We can come back here later. Okay. Oh, hey, Marshall.
Howdy, Bambina. Oh, Mr. Marshall. I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Quite sirrah. Or que sirrah.
Yep.
You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck would run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed?
Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. You'd say a voluntary appearance. But we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, we can't go in the evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, how did you do it? Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one.
Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened?
So I won't be getting steak lunch today. There's something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean, fishy?
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife that broke with the broken tip?
That was Joe Dog's alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. A question? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there is a good chance the knife was not the murder weapon.
Oh!
However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence?
Like a case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident had left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. Even know how to use machines. I just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together. How old was he, your brother? He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You mean the
king of prosecutors.
I knew it.
Why are you looking at me like that for? It's an honor for a prosecutor.
Mr. Marshall must have been really close with his brother.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal.
Again! What a fucking coincidence. So yeah, it's Damon Jant who's been doing this shit for years, probably, getting away with it. Interesting.
It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. Can't believe 2 years have gone by already. Tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty.
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. The detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Star was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. Now they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They?
Who are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambino. I mean Damon, Jan, and Lana Sky.
Jan and Sky.
Investigation lead, Damon, Jan, and his second in command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yet, Damon Jant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She'd never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective.
Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. She's different because Jan has dirt on her and he's been keeping her... That's why he promoted her. So that he has another pawn. Oh my god.
Tell me what happened to my sister. Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. Never found out.
Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago.
Say there, I'm nearly out. Would you happen to have anything on you? That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
It was certainly enlightening.
There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He's the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything.
Damon Jant!
That someone is Damon Jant.
Of course it is.
Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today.
Oh, he actually pulled it off this time.
Too bad I won't be around to work with you.
Has he been pretending to drink from that this entire time?
I think he has.
Wow.
That's why I let him have it, because
he was
he
just...
wasn't actually drinking.
It was stoppered and he was just putting it in and going glug, 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 glug.
So he has, like, an oral fixation.
Yeah.
Or become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina.
God, that's funny.
Then he fades away into the sunset.
Okay. Damon Jant, your time has come. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That just means everyone's busy solving crimes.
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention her statement to the media and tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Jan's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Hey, you're right! You can't go in there! It's off limits! God damn it.
Emma.
Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
What were we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
What?
Oh. He knows how to get there.
Okay,
If he
cool.
stops paying attention to us, then it's not...
God.
That's a fucking pipe organ.
That is a giant fucking pipe organ.
That's... his theme is that fucking pipe organ.
Oh my god. Whoa. Where am I?
In the chief's office, silly. Because that's what it said on the door.
He had to order that to come in and be built. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
If we play a secret tune, the pathway will open.
They used to call me Little Miss Bach. She going to play it?
Oh, I thought I was a genius.
Never could remember where C was.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, imagine you're just chilling and then suddenly you hear... Oh, hot! Why do you have a suit of armor?
That's a suit of armor.
Let's see,
Kakashi. Oh, it's you two.
Chief Jan! He put that paper he was reading in his desk.
So, Righto, have you been swimming lately?
I get the feeling you're gonna try to make me swim with the fishes. Or sleep with the fishes. No, I haven't. I've been kinda busy lately.
I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Ooh la la.
Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence?
2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies.
Yeah, his tie is the same metal that's on Lana's chest.
Oh, it is.
See that big picture on the wall over there?
Oh, I was wondering
There's
who
the
the
knife.
fourth. I was wondering who the fourth figure was. It's the fucking knife.
That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me.
So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
We took it to commemorate.
There's the pot!
Oh!
Something's
So
not
it is
right
supposed
with
to
this
be
picture.
up like that. What the hell?
Why would...
Why is it up like that?
I can't quite seem to put my finger on it. That is the pot from evidence. Pot. So you took the vase and you clubbed Goodman over the head with it?
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm gonna lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh. But this office. It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
All the same, we'd still like to have a look around.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend.
Did you see my suit of armor? Solid gold. Looks like we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gent denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Like, Gumshoe, maybe? Alright, Gumshoe.
Hey, pal.
Hey!
Detective Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting?
I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
That's
Say,
unfortunate.
either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? No, why do you ask?
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court.
That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she?
Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor's kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this,
Are there really so many people who hate him?
in our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making enemies.
Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work!
Yes, sir.
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat!
Yes, sir.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir.
It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Oh, were those 3 different people?
I think they were.
Oh, okay.
They all happen to sound the same, though.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the pile earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean...
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
That would be her. Right there.
Me.
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere here, okay?
His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe you should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Yes, take out a knife on the detective.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
Businessman? What made him take the serial killing?
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So, it was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
An animal? Like a dog?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw the second crime. A kid walked by just then, so he killed them too. Then, when he was burying the bodies, Jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
That sounds suspicious.
Goddamn! This dude just panics and just starts stabbing people.
Fucking Hotline Miami shit. Seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
You would think there would be evidence for such a wild and messy string of killings. It's almost like the chief of police covered it up to prevent his own crimes from being noticed. So he turned himself in.
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
That last witness, aka Emma. About this.
Hey, is that?
It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of?
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case has been closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. And was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it! Now I remembered with what incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. I doubt if you just left it sitting there for like a minute, he would forget.
This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's right. We traced him back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it too.
But no,
no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck right now. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
It was
Where was it?
It was lodged in Neil Marshall.
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
Ah!
It was found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet, down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Stabbed in the back.
In the spine. Died from punctured heart and lung.
Stabbed in the back. If you're fighting someone, how do you get a knife in their back?
Depends on certain things.
I know, but it all lines up. It's Jan. He went in, stabbed him after he was subdued. Yeah.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Alright, well, and that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.